What's up, Novato High?
We hope you're wearing green today. Green is the official color representing support for mental health. This month specifically, wearing green helps show those around you that you are supportive, caring, willing to help, and an ally who supports mental health.
In the past and throughout history, Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders have been rife with violence, hardship, and grief. Yet they are so much more than their experiences of suffering. Beyond the tales of war and isolation, there is joy, confusion, anger, and relief. The NHS Library has many books written by Asian American and Pacific Islander authors. You can check out books like Paper Daughter, which is a mystery about a burgeoning journalist who comes across a story involving her dead father in Seattle's Chinatown, or Torn, a fantasy about a princess who is robbed of her identity and must decide who she really is. If romance is your thing, you can read I Believe in a Thing Called Love, or dive into A Thousand Beginnings and Endings, which explores East and South Asian epic fantasies and science fiction. The library is open from Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Check out some books and visit Miss Moore.
Attention senior families, the deadline to purchase a graduation lei to support Safe Grad has been extended to today, May 24th. If you're interested, check out the link or the What's the Buzz email that went to your @students email account.
This week, there are some schedule changes. Wednesday, May 26th will be a remote day as usual, but the bell schedule is different due to Galileo testing. You will have 30-minute classes and they are a little out of order. You'll end the day with your 6th period, which you'll also test in. If you have any questions, reach out to your teachers. Friday, May 28th is a minimum day, which means no afternoon tutorials. You will still be in person for your B-Day classes in the morning.
Seniors, this week you'll be receiving Save the Date cards for our senior celebration on Saturday, June 5th. If you're a VLA student, you can pick up a card in Ms. Resnick's office. This week and next week, seniors need to RSVP to attend the senior celebration. Please check out the link below, which is also emailed to your @students email and linked in the 2021 Instagram bio and has been mass texted. Due to COVID guidelines, seniors must RSVP and show a negative COVID test or your full vaccination, that's 2 shots, card prior to entry.
Tuesday, June 1st,
this
is
extra
our
step
second
allows
movie
us to
night.
have
We'll
more
be showing
seniors in
Sandlot on the
attendance, so
football
please
field.
plan ahead.
You can
If
enter
you have
at
any
8
questions,
o'clock and we'll be
email
starting
me,
the movie at
Mrs. Searle.
8:30 p.m. Admissions is free, but you need to RSVP at the Google form below. Again, there's select seating due to COVID guidelines. Attendees will receive a confirmation email the day of to let you know if you can attend. If you have any questions, please email Ms. Searle. Senior families, if you're interested in having professional grad photos, please check out the link below to order them. If you have any questions, please email Mr. Pfister. Have you purchased your yearbook yet? If so, they will be distributed to seniors at Senior Breakfast on Thursday, June 3rd from 7 to 8:30 a.m. on the football field. 9th through 11th graders will get theirs on Friday, June 4th in the NHS bus loop. If you're interested in purchasing one for yourself, bring cash or check to Ms. Resnick at window 3 in the main office or head over to yearbookforever.com. Anyone interested in supporting a graduating senior and gifting them with a yearbook, please consider donating. You can purchase online. Just put yearbook as your first name and Angel as your last name, and we'll ensure that a yearbook goes to a graduating senior who needs it. See Ms. Resnick at window number 3 if you have any questions.
Any students interested in joining Novato High's cheer and dance team for the fall of this upcoming school year, tryouts are happening soon. There's no previous experience necessary. Come to the old gym June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to try out.
Attention anyone interested in playing football for the fall 2021 season. There will be a meeting this Thursday, May 27th in Mr. Camber's room. Be sure to be there.
Although sports are still going on, we are currently planning for the 2021-2022 school year. If you're interested in participating in a sport during the next school year, please complete the Google form link below.
Hey Novato High, happy Monday. We're getting close to the finish, and it's been a wild year up until this point. And it's important to check in once again. This past year clearly looks different for all of us, and I can only imagine the unique stories and experiences you all have had in getting through this year. And speaking with many of you on campus in the past few weeks, I was able to hear a little bit more. And just to say that whatever you gave this year or didn't give, whatever you accomplished or didn't accomplish, whatever you lost or gained, whatever hopelessness or hope came your way, whatever tragedy or injustice or inspiration and celebration we saw in the world, I want you to know deep in your bones that you aren't measured by how this past year went. None of us are. And no amount of loneliness, heaviness, disappointment, worry, regret, shame can take us away from our own humanity. Humanity meaning that to be a human means that perfect is something created in the head, something created in culture. Because to be a human means we mess up. We care about what others think of us. We sometimes don't choose the best choice sometimes. We worry if we're going to turn out okay. We worry if we're going to be more than our past. But by recognizing our humanity, we also might be learning that it's possible to be multiple things at the same time. We can be really struggling with some things right now, and yet maybe feeling pretty good and confident about ourselves and other things. We might be going back to old ways and old habits, and yet maybe we're also growing and we're also changing too. We are complicated beings, and sometimes it can feel confusing to know who we are with so many mixed signals. And so there's so many things not in our control, but our commitment to ourselves is ours to make. So when we were doing the season for nonviolence, we looked at the ways in which we're violent to ourselves in order to understand the violence in the world. And here's what some of you had said. I want to appreciate how much I've grown despite my experiences and trauma. I'd like to forgive myself for all the ways in which I blame myself for why my parents abused me growing up, that I was the bad person. I'd like to forgive myself for starving myself even though I didn't need to. I want to appreciate everyone in my life who helps me get through things, who doesn't judge me about things. I want to accept that it's okay to not always be okay. I want to accept that I need help. Sometimes at night I stay awake thinking about whether I'm going to turn out to be a good person with all the stuff I've gone through and all the stuff I've done. Sometimes I look for the negative things and wait until it comes and then attack other people for being negative towards me, even though I'm looking for it and expecting it. It's kind of messed up. I don't know how to address this, but I'd like to find ways to accept myself as I am. I have so much angst and confusion about who I am, what I want to do, and how I fit in. And I hope one day I'll have more answers. But I guess the one thing that I've noticed is that when I look at where I was a year ago, or even when I was in middle school, I realize I've changed so much and I've gained some answers. And I have to remember that change and healing move very slowly. So maybe this is something you reflect on your own time rather than talk about it or share about it. It doesn't matter what you've gone through or what you've done. What matters is that you listen to all the parts of yourself, not just the negative parts of yourself that are so easy to listen to, right? That put you down, that tell you you're not this, you're not that, not strong enough, not worthy enough, not man enough, not sexy enough, not smart enough. To listen to the other voices takes time, and it might be hard to access those other voices, and you might not know how to, but maybe that's your work to start. Maybe that's your beginning commitment to yourself, to start listening to those other voices, trusting that they'll come if you keep putting your attention on it. You gotta put in the work, and you gotta keep showing up, and you gotta be okay with messiness, and that's what it means to be human. So this message is just a message of encouragement. You're on your way, even if it doesn't feel like it. See you soon.
All right, Nevada High, enjoy your 3-day weekend. We'll see you back on Tuesday, June 1st. Don't forget to stay safe and stay classy, Nevada.